During wartime, a strange barrier suddenly appeared, preventing anything from entering. Inside was a paradise, contrasting the surrounding desert. Elderly and children played, and a beautiful youth was present. Oddly, the barrier only affected the outside, not impacting the interior at all. To investigate, the military sent Vinci, a physicist, to study this strange phenomenon. Vinci was amazed by the buildings and people's attire inside. The scene seemed centuries old. Unable to hear, he suggested a lip reader, but superiors refused. Only the CIA had such experts. The military wanted to keep this secret, so they continued observing. Suddenly, the unit's generator exploded, releasing smoke. Even the boy inside seemed drawn to it. Vinci noticed the smoke pass through the barrier. This was what had attracted the little boy. When he looked again, the barrier had closed once more. Vinci realized the barrier wasn't permanent. He set up a device to fire ice blocks at the barrier, hoping to find a pattern. 5 days later, ice penetrated the reopened barrier. Though brief, it was a significant breakthrough. Vinci pondered this, then saw the youth approach the barrier. The youth's intense gaze captivated Vinci instantly. For days after, Vinci couldn't stop thinking about the youth. The youth's graceful form was etched in his mind, haunting him. He couldn't bear this torment any longer. So when the barrier opened again, he rushed out of the tent. Driven by infatuation, he charged towards his goal, finally passing through just as the barrier was closing. He successfully entered the barrier. He stood up and looked back, but all he saw were trees. He couldn't see the outside world at all. The young master noticed this sudden arrival. Seeing no one around, the man ran towards Vinci. Under the soldier's gaze, Vinci slowly approached the affectionate young master. They unconsciously held hands, gazing at each other lovingly. Vinci wanted to speak, but the other seemed shy. Suddenly, he bit Vinci's neck with his bloody thumb. The sound startled the old lady and children inside. They pounced on Vinci, biting wildly. Soldiers tried to shoot, but bullets couldn't penetrate. At this moment, everything seemed planned by the host. He took out a book, chanted a spell, and cast magic. The barrier vanished like smoke before their eyes. The soldiers realized it was the old man's magic. As they prepared to leave, a leg bone appeared. The old man timed his grandson to tap the barrier. The barrier hadn't vanished, just changed direction. They learned the secret, testing the barrier's timing. Don't be curious about the unknown. It may have dire consequences.